لما تسوي المؤسسات المتخصصة استبيان والسؤال يجي وين الجهة المفضلة تعيش فيها ويجيك الرقم 70% من الشباب العربي بيعيش في الإمارات.
United Arab Emirates strive to build an image of a modern and liberal state. But behind this elaborate facade, constructed by a sophisticated communication strategy, exists another reality. Arbitrary arrests, incommunicado detention, torture, unfair trials remain widespread in the country, despite its ratification of the UN Convention Against Torture. Today, these practices extend beyond the UAE's borders to Yemen, where the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia's intervention in the conflict has already caused thousands of civilian casualties. Recent reports by NGOs, including Amnesty International, have denounced the war crimes and crimes against humanity committed with impunity by these states, in the context of what has been described by the UN as the worst humanitarian crisis worldwide. In the UAE, Emirati nationals, including social media activists, peaceful political opponents, and human rights defenders, have been arbitrarily arrested, held in secret detention, and tortured by the authorities, as have a number of foreign citizens, some of whom were subjected to these violations as a result of a conflict with their visa sponsors.
I'm here with you today to tell the world what happened to me in that very dark Dubai, in the hope of exposing the ongoing suffering in the UAE jails and to warn others of the terrible injustices that exist within the UAE legal system. I was wrongly accused, arbitrarily detained. I was threatened, abused, starved, beaten. I was electrocuted and I was raped.
And they start the interview from 22nd of May till 3 days continuously without 1 minute sleep. They use all the type of torture.
These individuals' testimonies describe the atrocities faced by prisoners: humiliation, sleep deprivation, rape, electrocution, hanging by the feet and wrists, and floggings, all of which are committed with the knowledge of the highest judicial authorities and political leadership, who not only turn a blind eye, but also directly encourage these practices.
This older person in here, I call him the senior interrogator or the boss. He came close to me, so close that he put his nose like 1 inch away from my nose, and he swore by God that he threatened me of reprisals against my wife if I did not sign or admit to what they want. And here I said, you know what, I'll just sign whatever you want. And I swear to God, at that moment, I was ready to sign anything. If they bring me a dead body, I will sign that I killed it.
It is due to the proven complicity of the Emirati authorities in these serious violations of human rights, as well as the total impunity enjoyed by the perpetrators of these crimes, that the Association for Victims of Torture in the United Arab Emirates, AVT-UAE, was created by former victims of torture in the UAE from across the world. The primary objective of this Geneva-based association is to fight the impunity of perpetrators, accomplices, or instigators of this crime, whatever their role within the state.
As I am now, I'm just looking for justice, nothing more, from Sheikh Saif and Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. I just want justice, nothing less, nothing more.
Several victims have already lodged criminal complaints in Switzerland and the United Kingdom and intend to continue their actions in other European countries. The association also launched its first campaign in the summer of 2018. Postcards addressed to Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan were distributed in the streets of Geneva and other European cities, with the aim of reminding him of his duty to protect his citizens and foreign nationals in his country, while denouncing the injustices suffered by victims of torture. It is time to act and to denounce the practice of torture. While it is important to prevent and condemn, it is also essential to bring it to public attention, giving a voice to the victims as a first step to restoring their dignity.